Link down below as always if you want to read this on your own in terms of the results and watch some of the clips. I do know that some people don't actually watch the show, but they still like to be kept in the loop as to what's going on. So the show opened up with Bianca Belair. Dakota Kai came out with Damage Control, but again without Bayley. I'm telling you, some stuff going on there. And Charlotte and Shotzi also came out, and a little brawl ensued in the ring. Backstage, Damage Control was basically asking Bayley, like, where were you? A lot of miscommunication. And then they all walked away. And I'm still thinking to myself, somehow in due time, is Bayley gonna turn face? Is it going to happen? All right. Bobby Lashley defeated Butch, who came out on his own. Bobby Lashley was greeted with the Street Profits. Again, no Ridge to Fridge. They haven't heard from Sheamus in months, so that whole script, the whole storyline is they haven't spoken to him in a while. Don't know what's going on there. And the crowd was actually chanting for Bobby. Again, rare for a heel to get chanted like that because this isn't WrestleMania. And then there was the whole, like, let's go, Bobby. It was just kind of funny. But it was, nonetheless, it was a good match, though. Butch is a great, great competitor. And, of course, Bobby Lashley, he's been doing a lot of singles runs for a long time. Just not recently. He's only been in a couple of matches here and there. Not too sure what his future is going to be as a one-on-one competitor. But nonetheless, just as always, it was just a nice little match. Santos Escobar. Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. So then backstage we had Nick Aldis that was talking to Paul Heyman about Randy Orton and all that kind of stuff. Paul Heyman hoping that Randy goes to Monday Night Raw because he's being asked to pick a side, whether it's going to be SmackDown or Raw, as he is a free agent right now. And then there was a backstage interview with Butch asking why Ridge walked out. Butch obviously has no idea. Pretty Deadly interrupted there. And Butch decided to get in the middle of them. But Pretty Deadly took out Butch by tossing him around backstage. And then backstage as well, Santos Escobar, there was an interview about Ray turning their backs on LWO. Obviously, he's delusional. But I'm still excited for this heel run. I feel like he's going to do better as a heel somehow just for now. He's just really doing a good job. He's convincing. I'm really enjoying it. Plain and simple. And we had Santos versus Joaquin Wilde. And I wrote Santons. Oh my god, Santos. My goodness. Won the match. And it was a really nice match, but then Dragon Lee came out at the end because Santos went a little cray-cray on Joaquin. Jesus, I'm tired. I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I'm like really tired. I almost didn't even bother recording this today. But I was like, no, I have to because tomorrow I want to record some 2K23. Again, Dragon Lee, just everything about him in the ring, it's something to behold. Like, I really, really get excited when he comes out. And I can't wait to see what's in store for him. Hopefully he's a future champion at some point. And Dragon Lee, like I said, laid a whooping on him. Those drop kicks that he does in the corner is something else. Really is. We'll get to Logan Paul really quick in a moment. Backstage, Nick Aldis greeted Logan Paul before he came out, and then Adam Pearce walked into Nick's room talking about signing Randy Orton as a free agent. And of course, they're giving each other reasons as to why Randy should be on their respected brands. Logan Paul does come out, and he's all like, yeah, gaga, ya da da. And I'm like, what the hell just happened there? I have no idea, but there's 8 superstars that are going to be competing next week for a chance to face Logan Paul. And I think one of those people, if I'm not mistaken, was R-Truth. Kevin Owens is in there for real. For sure. For real. For real, yo. And there's going to be an NXT competitor. I have no idea who that is. And then Kevin Owens came out, started talking a little back and forth with Logan Paul. It was actually really good. Logan was pretty slick there. And then what ended up happening was Grayson Waller and Theory came out. Theory talked about thinking KO can do what he wants with punching people, and then he got punched right in the mouth. Then we had KO with Grayson Waller on a one-on-one match. KO won. And it was really funny to hear what Logan Paul had to say. Talking about being inspired and all that. And Michael Cole was like, aren't you inspired by Kevin Owens? And Logan's all like, when I see KO, I'm inspired to go to McDonald's. I was just like, oh my God. And then he's all like, he's basically Otis on a diet. And it's cool to make those jabs. Like, it's just funny. It's all in good fun. It was really, really good. To me, this was almost like the main E in WWE. One of the highlights of the night for me, really. And then backstage again. Yeah, Kevin Owens defeats Grayson Waller. I've already talked about that. They're just showing some highlight clips there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Bayley looked really off again backstage. Just kind of like, she looks like she's really awkward, and they all ask her what's going on. And to basically stay behind for the match, because I guess they just don't trust her. So then we had Bianca and Kyrie. Everyone got thrown out because everybody's like interfering, and then Bayley came out near the end, pulled on Bianca's hair. So she didn't turn face there, but she still lost, and Bianca picked up the win. That is one of the most excited I am to see how that develops. Like the bloodline, I kind of already know where that's going. Just the whole like dynamic and damage control right now, I just feel like Bayley's going to get pushed out. And then Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis discuss Randy Orton. They come out to the ring, then Randy Orton comes out. Jimmy Uso and Solo try to attack him. LA Knight comes out to help him out. LA Knight drags Solo right out of the arena. Or not the arena, but out of the ring. Backstage, there's an RKO on good old Jimmy Uso. And Randy decided to sign with SmackDown and tells Paul Heyman to tell Randy. Oh my God, to tell So let's try that again. Randy Orton tells Paul Heyman to tell Roman Reigns, Daddy's home. Okay? So, yeah. Did I mention about Bianca and Kyrie? I am so out of it. You'd think I like took something. Oh yeah, I already said it. That's right, the Bianca. It's because it's right at the bottom. That's why I'm confused, like why it's at the bottom. Was it the... It was the last match. Did this happen before or after? No. The whole thing. I don't remember which one happened first. It doesn't matter. I covered everything, and it was under 10 minutes. It was just like around the 8-minute mark. I'm really trying to skim through these fairly quickly to keep them quick. Plus, SmackDown is a much shorter show. I almost said than Roman Raw. I really, really need to go to bed. The shorter show than Raw. Naturally, my videos aren't going to be as long as I can shut up and just get to the point. As always, if you liked the video, thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. We bend it in half, twist it. We give your thumb an RKO. And then a Samoan spike. Right where the sun don't shine. And the reason I keep going like this is because there's like little hairs on my microphone. It keeps tickling my chin. I'm almost going to have to shave the microphone. If you want to subscribe, great. Did I already say that? You know what? How about take it easy? Share with me down below what you think about the whole Bayley thing, the whole Randy Orton signing with SmackDown. Does it make sense to not have too much star power? Imagine if Orton and CM Punk were both on Raw. It kind of makes sense to have that. It gives a lot of power to SmackDown because it's generally kind of known. Is it still, I don't know, as the B brand? Is it still not the flagship show? I don't know if it's still slated that way. I mean, you got Roman Reigns there. You've got Randy Orton. I mean, you're going to have some big players there. Kevin Owens, like some of my all-time favorites are there. Literally. I still don't know. You know what? Let's open up that discussion. Let me know truthfully if you know or if you don't know, but what you're speculating. Is Raw still the flagship show, or are they both equal? I honestly don't know. Take care, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.